And then with like 5 meters to go, all the medals were in the same spot. So yeah, I just nabbed the first one.
Cole said that he wasn't the least bit surprised that it was you that went around.
He
said he thought that you were underrated in this race.
I told him afterwards that I have a lot of fun racing Cole in the last 200 meters. I think I honestly the plan before the race was glue myself to Cole. I felt like I was in very similar fitness to him. Like we went to the line at Millrose to run 8:05 and that showed we both had a good winter and a good fall, and I felt like our fitness levels were really similar, and I think we have two of the best, if not the best, last 150s in the world. So I thought there was a good chance if it wasn't fast I'd have a shot, but I probably don't have quite as much belief in myself over 1500 meters, and like I don't think I could have run 3:29, but I didn't need to, so
3:29.
That's all right.
Congratulations, well done.
Cheers.
Will this change anything for you outdoors?
Well, I didn't qualify me for anything, so.
No, but I'm saying, like, give up the steeple for the 1500.
I don't know about give up the steeple. I actually enjoyed the steeple a lot last year. It's not. I didn't start running the steeple because I, was giving up on the 1500. Like, that wasn't why I ran the steeple. I don't think anyone should go to the steeple because they think they're not good enough. At the other events. That's not why I went there, and I think if you go to the steeple thinking that, sorry, I just seen the race for the first time.
It was amazing. You went from 8th. You realized you were in 8th place with a lap to go.
Yeah, it's called Textbook George.
Yeah. So why did you go to the steeple then?
I just felt like I had the attributes for it. The 5K was a bit long for me. I have good top end speed, but I don't have a good ability to run 55s one after another. I'm never going to run 3:43, and I'm okay with that. I don't feel like that is a thing I need to do in my career. I'm not. That's incredible that my teammate can do that, and Jared has an incredible ability to run 55s one after the other. I don't think I can do that, and yeah, the 5K is a bit long, and championship races, it's in the middle of summer and it's hot as heck every single time. So the steeple was just kind of that right distance, and I'm fairly athletic. Like I pick up things in the gym and really easily, and hurdling came naturally, and I think it's a good event.
I mean, what's it like at practice? I mean, I think most people would have said you were, at least a year ago, like the 4th best miler on your team, and now you're the world champion.
I think I'm probably still the 4th best miler on my team, for sure. But you can still be world champ and have that title next to your name.
But could those guys beat you in a tactical 1500 like this?
I don't know. I mean, they all have good speed, but I back myself against anyone in the world over the last 150. But they can all run 3:29, and Jared runs 3:43, and I think they're better pure milers than I am.
What's the time tell you before the race plan?
He said, if I'm at the back of 14 guys, I can probably kick to 5th or 6th place, and but if I'm in the middle, I can probably kick for a medal. So that was the plan, and then I kind of like within a lap I got on the back of Cole, and that was the new race plan. Just kind of glue myself to Cole for the rest of the race.
And how was the trip? I mean, I was really watching Cole. He was kept passing people on the inside. It was kind of seemed to be using a lot of energy. Did you have a smooth ride, or how was it?
It probably was slightly smooth. I felt like he kind of went ahead of me a little bit, and then came back to me when Nordas went wide, and I felt like Cole was the favorite for this race. I felt like he was. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't favorite. I don't know what people were saying, but I felt like he was a little bit underrated going into this, but yeah, like I said, I felt like I was in very similar fitness to Cole, and just backed myself with 100 to go.
So at the bell, what are you thinking though? Do you realize you're in 8th, or?
I wasn't counting bodies, but the front wasn't that far away. I thought I had a shot at a medal, any color.
Looking ahead to the steeple this summer, does this give you a lot of confidence to be on that podium, or to even beat guys like Albacali?
Yeah, I mean, Albacali and Gurma, they're good 1500 runners, and they're the two best flat runners in the steeple, obviously. and they're head and shoulders above everyone else. But I think I'm closing that gap, and I've ran 13:04 and 8:05 indoors, and I'd say that's a similar level to what they can run over those distances. And yeah, obviously Gurma's a 3:29 guy, but if I can run 8:00s, 8:05, on the steeple, then I think I can give myself a shot to win it.
And then in terms of your preparation going into the championships, can you just take us through that? How were you training for indoors, or were you training for
This championship? Yeah, I had the luxury, thinking that I was just running the steeple in Paris. Had the luxury running for New Zealand that getting the standard last year. I didn't need to do anything else in order to qualify for Paris, which gave me a bit more freedom this indoor season to really have a crack at it. And I took some big risks in the fall with training and put together a bigger and higher quality training block than I ever have from kind of October onwards, and stayed in Colorado through the winter instead of going back home to New Zealand and to sea level, and that was a tough call to make, but I went back home to New Zealand last year and struggled indoors. Kind of January, February, started to feel like something came along in March, but it was too late by then. And so this year, I definitely put a lot of emphasis on it, but at the same time, it was a late thing. We delayed the kind of transition to the track later than we ever have, into mid kind of 2-3 weeks before going to VU early in January, and kept the volume up really high, and I ran 100 miles the week after Millrose. Just still feel like we're mostly, the target is obviously in Paris, but yeah, I just had the luxury of really targeting this one, and put together the last couple of weeks with Yared. Mario was over running Spanish champs, but yeah, had a good couple of last workouts with Yared, and felt like I was in a good place.
Is that a ton more? Wasn't it 2 years ago you were telling us how little you were training? 2 years ago, how much were you running?
Yeah, probably almost half. I was probably kind of that winter I ran 13:12 in Boston. I was probably averaging 60 to 65 miles a week, and then kind of put together 2 years with a lot of supplementation on the boost or on the Ultra G, and that total volume was trying to get up to 80 to 90, but 20 to 25 on the boost, and that's what I mean. I took a big risk this fall, October, November, and just started running a lot more. Mostly just easy running, but trying to really take a risk at the volume. And I was sick of being we don't get to do the sport forever, so I was sick of being mediocre, and I was enjoying running in 2023 probably more than I ever have. I had an awesome time last season. I started to really enjoy the steeple, and was just enjoying the training and being on the team, more than I ever had, and that. And then I felt like I was in a good mindset to really push the training forward, and just obviously we have an incredible system in Boulder, and incredible guys to do everything from really long strength work to speed stuff, and this is a testament to the system we put together.
One last question: is the 1500 steeple double doable, or I don't know how the schedule is?
I have no clue. I haven't qualified in 1500.
Well, yeah,
I don't have a ranking.
I assume you could qualify. Which do you think you'll be in right now? If I had to if I said you're going to run one event in the Olympics, it's going to be, assuming you could qualify.
A steeplechase.
Good. We'll see you then.
Cheers.
Congratulations.